Good morning everyone, my name is Alex Dodds. Welcome to episode 93, special Christmas edition of Dodds Diaries. Today is Friday, the 10th of December. 2 weeks from today, after I film this, it is Christmas Eve. It does come round quickly every year. The time is now 25 to 7 in the morning. It's a long while since I've been up this early in the morning. I don't really do it that often nowadays. Anyway, for this year's Christmas special, I couldn't do one last year because of the COVID restrictions, but this time I can. This one has a bit of an East Midlands taste to it. So I'm going to Nottingham, which is one of the few cities I'm still yet to see at Christmas time. That's the LNER Zoomer going to King's Cross. There won't be any of them where I'm going today. So yeah, I've not been to Nottingham at Christmas time yet. I've obviously been there I think 4 times now, but see what it's like around the Christmas period. It'll not just be me, meeting up with Jack Newell as well. He's joining us on the train journey to there. Starting here at Cheshire Street to catch this 6:52 Transpennine service to get to Leeds, and change at Leeds. I've actually got an hour's connection there onto the 0905 Northern service, which is likely to be a class 195. We'll then get that down to Nottingham. We'll get there about 11:05. Jack Newell will be joining us at Sheffield. So down there I'll be doing the tram system, do the station as well. As usual, could go to one other place if I have time, like maybe could be Grantham for example. Look around the Christmas markets, which I think are on there. And I'm hoping I have no Christmas jobs worth. I didn't have one in Glasgow 2 years ago. Of course, the last time me and Jack were out in December, we had one at Birmingham Snow Hill, but hopefully not this time. So yeah, getting from Leeds to Nottingham is going to be probably a class 195, which I still don't really like, because seating layout and that is all wrong on them, but anyway, soldier on. Right, this will be a fun day. What should be a very festive day as well. We train to get to Leeds, the 0652 Transpennine to Liverpool Lime Street, got a Nova 1, 802210.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street.
Coming into York, there's a Nova 3 to Scarborough down there. This is where we switch to diesel mode. party on, you can hear the diesel engine in these trains that kicks in. And the next time we'll switch back to electric is when it gets to Manchester Victoria. We'll do electric to Liverpool.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street. This service will be calling at Leeds, Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Manchester Victoria, Newton Le Willows, Lee Green and Liverpool Lime Street. The next stop will be Leeds.
For your safety and security, this train is fitted with CCTV. Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times. If you notice anything suspicious, please speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Just past Church Fenton, we actually slowed down a bit. Before we got through the station, just while that train was crossing from Oliver's Cliff into the station. So we just had to wait to be passed through.
Shortly be arriving at Leeds. If you're leaving the train, take a moment to check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the luggage racks or under seats, and retain your tickets as they may be required if exited this station.
myself some breakfast before I jump on the 905 to Nottingham. 331 going to Doncaster down there. These lot of it to the train to Blackpool North. My train to Nottingham is down here, 195425, the 0909 service. Due to Nottingham about 11:05 this morning. Oh, that is so cruel. This class 158 907 is going to Nottingham. My train, this 195 on the right, is going to Nottingham. Oh, I think I know which train I would prefer. It would have been this one.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
In Leeds as we depart. So we head towards Wakefield, Barnsley, Meadowhall, Sheffield, Chesterfield, Johnfield, Chesterfield, and then toward down the Arawash Valley to Alfreton, Langley Mill, Ilkeston, and to Nottingham. 170 coming in, red stop rail.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
Just coming to Sheffield now. This is where my mate Jack will be joining us. Right, so just left Sheffield, so we're actually now on the Midland Main Line, just for a bit until we get to Chesterfield, then we turn off onto the Erewash Valley Line. And look who's joined me. Jack Newell is back with us once again for another festive episode. And look what he's given me. Christmas presents, early ones. I've got a tube map. Very nice. I've got Emirates Airline in flight guide. Which is very good indeed. Oh, he's going to open it up for us. And look at that. That is brilliant indeed. That's something that I sadly didn't have time to do when I went there in July. And look what he's given me, a nice Christmas card from Jack, Georgie and his mum Sue. Oh, that's very nice to you. Merry Christmas, Jack.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Now, so far, it's going well. We're a couple of minutes late leaving Sheffield. Were we a bit late?
There was a late running train.
Late running train.
I think it was an East Midlands.
Yeah, and judging by the weather out there, I think it's going to be a nice, clear, sunny day. It might be some cloud, but hopefully no rain like for a year ago in Birmingham. This is Dawn Totley that we're passing, which is only a single platform.
Won't be in a couple of years' time.
And that line there is heads off towards Manchester, Stockport in Manchester. It's the Hope Valley line, of course.
One of my favourite lines, actually.
It's one that I'm yet to do so far.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
Retford Ilston station, which is still pretty much a newish station. It has been open for a number of years now. It's no longer the newest station in the UK. That belongs to, as I speak, Oldhampton. And the next stop is ours.
The next stop is Nottingham, well, this train.
As we go down the Erewash Valley line.
This is the northern service to Nottingham.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
Right, just coming towards Nottingham now, the Erewash Valley line. And somewhere up here will be the main line, where trains from Derby and Leicester join, which is literally
We will shortly be arriving at Nottingham, where this train terminates.
This is the furthest northern
Customers
train
are
this
reminded
way.
to keep all personal belongings with them at all times. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the British Transport Police. We hope you have enjoyed travelling with Northern today. As you leave the train, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Nottingham Castle, you might have just seen at the corner there, is just up there. And we're just going to come to a stop just here.
And of course we can't come to Nottingham and not... So what shall we do first?
As soon as we get there, we're going to start spotting. Should be alright. Station's just up this way.
Shall we sign in?
Yeah, alright.
Shall we go and sign in then?
Here it is, underneath Carrington Street. We go. Right, here we are at Nottingham, the East Midlands. It's Jack's first visit to here, and this is now my 11, 14, 15, 17, it's now my 5th time here. It's now 20 past 11, no problems getting here, and staff have been alright with us, no problem at all. So, we have here East Midlands Railway Class 156, which will likely operate to Skegness. There's a little depot down there. There's another 156 there. Got a 222 Meridian down there, that'll go to London St Pancras. And a cross-country Class 170, which just arrived from Birmingham and Cardiff as well. The local trains go to like Newark Castle, Lincoln, Worksop, Mansfield from here. So it was to go to London, Birmingham, Cardiff, go to Sheffield, Manchester, Liverpool, Leeds from here. It's going to be mainly dominated with East Midlands Railway 156s and Meridians. There won't no HSTs anymore now, sadly. And we're here in the city until 20 past 8 tonight. So we'll do some bit of spotting here, and then we'll go tramming. Cross-country Class 170, this will go to Cardiff via Birmingham. Let's go to Norwich. It was a bit delayed leaving because I had to wait for the RHTT to go through the station. That train is going to Skegness. That will call it Grantham on the East Coast Main Line. When it does, it reverses direction there before heading towards Winfleet, towards Sleaford and Boston, and then on to Steady, which is where I went for my holiday in 2004. Journey time to there is about 2 hours from here. Somewhere I could go another year. Now, just to the left here, I believe that is the site of the old Nottingham Victoria railway station. So this is an ex-ScotRail 170, now with AMR. That Northern's heading back to Leeds. Meantime, this class 222 over here is actually delayed leaving Nottingham. Apparently there's a signal problem, so the driver, I think, is having to get permission to pass the signal of danger. That is actually blocking the train to Crewe that's running behind it. That class 222 actually had to pass this signal, a danger, but with obviously permission from the signaller. Apparently these signals failed. That's why it's happened. Now that's actually going to cause a problem. That train ran late. It means the one behind, which is going to Crewe, is also going to run late as well. Right, we're done in here now. It's been good. Probably might do it later. We're going to catch tram now into the city centre. So over here is the original terminus of tram system, Station Street. They're the old platforms. And all this was built and opened in 2015, and the line continues south to Taunton Lane and Clifton South.
that's anonymous. No, yeah, you didn't know that.
Oh, it did go very quickly actually.
Right, here I am, it's 10 to 1, so here I am in Nottingham city centre. This is Old Market Square. That's the Christmas markets over there, which me and Jack are going to be looking around a lot today. We're going to be doing quite a bit of tram spotting round here. We plan to go up to Hucknall as well, the most northerly point. The Ferris wheel there. He's just gone to one of the travel centres. And straight away I think Nottingham at Christmas time looks very good indeed. Of course this city is known for quite a number of things, notably Jane Torville and Christopher Dean. Got the top score in the 1984 Winter Olympics for the dancing on the ice skating. They're of course judges on Dancing on Ice now. And of course I think everyone else knows this place for Robin Hood as well. The ticket we've got is actually a Robin Hood Day ticket. You can use it on all the trams, trains. You can use it on the trains like to Beeston and Bulwell. You can't go to Hucknall, but you can use them on a couple of other East Midlands railway services as well. It's cost about £5.40 for a day ticket. Actually what used to be the old Kangaroo Day ticket that went in 2016. The weather it's really cold out here, but it's really sunny indeed. We are going to absolutely enjoy this today. Look who that is down there. Mr. Jack Newell. Just walking. There he is. Oh, so where have you been, Jack? Oh yeah, he's just been at the travel centre. Well, anyway, here he is. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. This is nice, this. All the pigeons just flying about amongst the markets. Comes tram 201, which is actually branded Torville and Dean. Right, we're having a fab day today, me and Jack. We'll catch a tram up to Hucknall now, and then we'll either come back down on the tram, or depending if there's a train due, we can get on the train from up there. Just been in the Victoria Centre, so we're now going to go just round here to Old Market Square Station, which is just along the road here, and we'll get it from there. Right, up to Hucknall we go. Right, we're still on our way up to Hucknall, but what we've done, we're getting off at Wilkinson Street stop. Here's one of the original Bombardier trams that's going down to Taunton Lane. Across the Triangle Junction. That one's actually named Dynaminton. Down over there, that will turn right. There's two single lines. The one on the right is for southbound trams, and the one on the left is for the northbound trams. So we get off for the Ring Road Park and Ride. And just over there is the control room and the tram depot, where they keep all the Alstoms, the Tidus and the Bombardier trams in there. Now so far we've had no problems with our videoing, although of course on a system like this you do have to be a little careful, as we're not like in a touristy part like Blackpool. You just have to be careful with what you film and stuff and that. But otherwise, everything's just been absolutely fine. Santa Dodds here, and Santa Jack in the shade there. We're having a mint day. Now, upwards north we go. Now it's Bulwell. Then we run alongside the Robin Hood line. This tram is just takes us to Worksop. Right, we're up at Hucknall, the northern terminus of the tram system. Alongside us is the Robin Hood line. And we're going to get what is one of the old trams that's coming up. We're going to get this back into the city centre.
This tram is for Towton Lane. The next stop is Butler's Hill. Lane. The next stop is Radford Road.
Sorry, Old Christmas Market, so as they renamed it.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, well, sit together. Oh, good. Yeah, yeah.
That's very kind.
I don't need to sit together now. No.
Thank you.
This tram is for Towton Lane. The next stop is Old Market Square for city centre attractions.
Right, it's 3:15, so we've now done one of each of the trams. So we've done the newer Satidas ones, and we've just done one of the older Bombardier ones. Back at Old Market Square now, we're going to go and get a drink in the Christmas markets.
Yeah, time for it all.
Just been for a pint. That was lovely.
Bit pricey.
But it was a bit pricey. £5 for a pint. I can get 2 pints cheaper elsewhere. Anyway, here we have the nativity scene. Here is the baby Jesus, along with what was it, Mary and Joseph?
I don't know, not baby Stig.
Not baby Stig, like on top there. And I believe, the 3 wise men, what we have here. Here is the Christmas market lit up at night time, and it looks absolutely magical indeed. There's the Helter Skelter with the Ferris wheel and the Christmas tree. Got lots of food stalls, a lot of German markets. That's where we just went, to Helter Skelter bar. Now next up, we're going to go further south from the station to Beeston, and then we plan to come back here after that.
Yeah, that's where I live. Alright. I live just outside Sheffield, where I've got the tram.
We're going to be there, so they might not even want to see each other. Yeah, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Whereas if Nick goes then Damien will probably be there. So then we sort of might go. So realistically, what I think we'll do is me and Nick will get ready, we'll drive up to Berwick, drop off the Berwick, Damien, and then probably just go drop off me and Carmen and yours, and then come back.
This is the Sheffield and have tram trains. Missed opportunity that one was.
So we're now at Beeston. That was number 201, named Torval and Dean. And we're now going to go and catch East Midlands Railway back into Nottingham.
Yeah, train station's on there.
Right, we'll just walk from Beeston town centre down to the station. If we were to walk back to Nottingham, it would be a 3-mile journey. But I'm not going to do that.
Sod that.
Sod that indeed, yeah. So we've just walked about 10 minutes from the town centre
thanks to Google Maps
down to here, and then we'll catch whatever train comes in next.
All the map services are available.
catch this train back to Nottingham Station. 7 minutes along the line. It is a 158.
We were both wrong.
Fantastic.
I didn't realise they were printing the ticket, it said 2:30 in the morning. It's weird, Sheffield, because it depends on the time, but
back to Nottingham now. Nice little quick one, class 158 ride this was. This goes on to Lincoln Central. This will then head towards Newark Castle before heading to Lincoln, which is sort of the way I went in 2015 when I went to Leicester, actually. When I came back from Leicester.
Nottingham is your cemetery, but let me just put the point when you continue sporting station to Lincoln. We are now arriving at Nottingham.
Right, so just getting off the train at Nottingham, and look at this. Lots of people cramming onto a 2-car train in December with Christmas shoppers and commuters. Seriously, East Midlands Railway, 2-car train at a busy time should really be a 4-car train. have AMR 170-416, which is actually ex-ScotRail class 170, and you can tell because they still haven't refurbished the interior yet. It's still got the old shabby ScotRail seating. When you look at the first class interior, they do seem to need refurbishing. However, they do have good acceleration though. So, same as before, back to the trams we go off Station Street.
Oh, that was a bit forward
I kind of wanted to get that little heart tattoo. Like, yeah, like what? Thundercat closes at 6, and it's 10 to 6. I could do it real fast. Like, we go in, it's literally like there, straight away. Can we get off this one then? Yeah.
The next stop is Old Market Square for city centre attractions.
So we come back into the city centre, and I don't know how we did that, but once again we got the same tram we got from here to Beeston, 201, Toval and Dean, was it?
Yes.
It was, and then we've come back on a 158, get off the station, bit of spot, and come back up, and we've done the same one from the station back over to here, one of the original Bombardier Centrio trams.
How the hell we did that, we don't know.
Well, we're brilliant. Anyway, come back to Old Market Square, which looks absolutely stunning at night time. All the Christmas markets and the decorations up. We don't go home till about 8:15 tonight. We'll head back to the station now, get one more tram back to the station. It's been a brilliant time, this year's Christmas special. I must say Nottingham is a really good city at Christmas time. Look at them, all that markets lit up and all that. Doesn't it look absolutely brilliant indeed?
Fantastic Christmas show. Alex is
So,
filming the Dodds Diary, and I'm doing a tram next journey.
Train's going home tonight.
Hopefully this should be a good journey going back.
We'll get the 2017, well, I'm getting the 2017 from here to Leeds. I get there about at 22, around 10:15, and then my train from Leeds back to mine is at about 11:15. I'm due home about 10 past midnight. So when I get back to Leeds, I've got at least half an hour's connection. It's been absolutely brilliant here today. I've honestly, Nottingham at Christmas time, I think is brilliant. I think Jack here, he's enjoyed himself.
Yeah, I've agreed.
He's getting on the same train as me, but he only goes as far as Sheffield before he changes then onto a Northern to take him back to Newell tonight.
It'll be 170. Yay!
He's on a 170. I've got a 195 all the way to Leeds, and then a class 802, Nova 1 though. There's our last tram ride of today. Let's get back on the station. is 158785. We operate the 1948 to Boston on the Porters line to Steadness. One of the last few services to Boston of the night. This will likely stop at Grantham on the East Coast Main Line. When it does, it changes direction at that station. We'll also go through Sleaford as well. Here's my train, the 2017 to Leeds, which actually arrived a few minutes late. So it's goodbye to Nottingham on a very packed train. A lot of these are actually going to Sheffield, but then I think there'll probably be a lot more that'll join at Sheffield to go up to Leeds. That's why we're actually sitting near the board, indeed, yes. To be honest, actually, you get a better window view sitting here than what you do on these, on one of the many tables on these 195s. Isn't that right, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a 158 any day.
Yes. 158s back on these ones, please.
Westminster, we can have these.
So we're at Chester, but not Chester Street, not Chester, it's actually Chesterfield.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
It's spotted. That's on the road now.
Right, just coming towards Sheffield. And at this point, this is where I say goodbye to Jack Newell. It's been an absolute joy.
Yes,
Thank you for joining us today. Wish you a very Merry Christmas. And hopefully a jolly good Happy New Year. All the best for 2022. Yeah, it'll be a good one.
Oh yeah, I'll have a few points.
And all the best to you and your last Georgie as well.
Yes, George, but she's just messaged me actually, that's why I had a ping in my pocket.
Alright. Now I'm hoping this train actually does go on to Leeds, because the one before this from Nottingham was actually cancelled here at Sheffield because of a crew shortage. So, we'll see what happens in the next few minutes. And here we are, arriving into the Steel City.
Oh, they've changed it.
They have changed the platform. Yeah, it was going to be 1B. Now it's going to be on 5.
The one we came in earlier.
Alright.
I don't have to change the platform. Mine will come in over here.
So, onwards to Leeds I go. No problems at all. Now it's goodbye to Jack. See him in 2022, and it's goodbye to Sheffield and the Midland Main Line.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
Have generated any rubbish at all, tickets, cans, beer bottles, etc. Please do be courteous, please do bunch it together and dispose of it in one of the bins provided throughout the train, or please take it with you and put it into a platform bin, but do not leave your litter on the tables and chairs.
Yeah, everything I said.
Please reminder that face masks must continue to be worn fully covering your nose and mouth until you've left the station.
Well, just outside of Leeds Station now at 12 minutes past 10, and we are running on time, so I get a 30-minute wait here for the 45 to Chester Street. Finally on the move. Now, according to the rail track diagram, we should be going into platform I think it's number 11. Do check on that. I think we're 1Y32. Indeed, it is number 11. Here comes my last train outing of 2021, the 2243 Transpennine service to Newcastle to take me back to Chesterley Street. I should be home about 10 past midnight tonight. And we've got 8:02, 2:04 tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board for all passengers joining us there from Leeds. It's 2243 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle. Next calling point will be York, followed by Thirsk, Northampton, Darlington, Durham, Chesterley Street and Newcastle. Just a couple of things to note. My name's Sam, I'll be your conductor. Just until the next stop, which is York. If you have any questions, need any assistance, or in the event of an emergency, if you do need me, you can find me at the very rear of the train in coach E. Face masks are now mandatory on board all public transport, so please make sure you have a face mask or some form of face covering on this service this evening, unless you are exempt, of course. It's for your own safety, the passengers on board, and also train crew. Your next calling point is York in around 20 minutes time. Thank you.
Well, I've just listened to a phone. Because you just really
passing Neville Hill Depot. All them trains now going to bed, which is what I really want to do once I'm home.
In Chesterley Street, this is Chesterley Street. Please exit to the left, just be careful on platforms.
Right, back at Cheshire Street. It's now 25 to 1 in the morning. It's the early hours of Saturday morning. It is freezing cold out there. It's -1. Nice and warm in the car. I've had to spend time de-icing all the windows and all that. Just a few moments. I'm going to make this outro quick and I'm going to drive home and get myself to bed because I am really, really tired, shattered. Today has been a fab day. Nottingham was brilliant for a Christmas special. And it's really good at Christmas time as well. Started here this morning, train to Leeds, no problem. Then went from Leeds to Nottingham on a Class 195. They're alright, but the seat layout could be a bit more better. I think there's actually fewer seats on these trains than what there were with the 158s. There's more tables, but they're just all lined up incorrectly. Met up with my mate Jack Newell, who joined us at Sheffield, and we spent all day in Nottingham. Lovely sunny weather it was, but really cold all day indeed. Start at the station, no problems at all. Staff are always alright there now. So, East Midlands Railway trains, Class 170s, at ScotRail 170s. The interiors still haven't been refurbished yet. They are looking a bit dated and tatty on the inside. So the Class 180s as well. Them trains now, well the 180s are now, they're now replacing the old HSTs, which are no longer with EMR anymore. I think eventually they might go for Hitachi trains, like what TransPennine and LNER have. And I think they're going to call them Aurora trains. So after we did at the station, went on the tram, Nottingham Express Transit, as far up as Huttonall, the northern terminus. And we went as far south as Beeston. We did, so we got rides on both the trams, the old and the new. So the old are the Bombardier trams, and the new ones are the Alstom Citydus trams. Really busy all day it was. And very lively as well. That's what I like, the atmosphere. I've honestly missed the atmosphere like that a lot around Christmas time. Obviously, none of it happened in 2020. This year, oh yes, it's been back. The atmosphere of Christmas, it's just been, I've just missed it so much, and it's lovely to see it all again. Nottingham was fabulous at night, but when we got to Beeston, we actually came back to Nottingham on a East Midlands Railway Class 158, because we had what used to be a Kangaroo Day ticket is now a Robin Hood Day ticket. You use it like all over Nottingham and the greater Nottingham area. About £5.40, which I thought was very good indeed. So the whole day was brilliant in there. Coming back, train was packed. Most of them, the 2018 service. 2 seconds. There, I just put the little battery on just so I can get the lights back on. Most of the people that were coming on the train to Leeds got off at Sheffield. They'll be going to nights out there. A fair number got on at Sheffield to go up to Leeds. Leeds station was really packed when I got there. Then and coming back, it wasn't really a packed train, but again there were a lot. A fair number got on at York as well, and I actually got back here 7 or 8 minutes late. Well, thank you for watching this diary and all the others I've done in 2021. I know I started quite late, wasn't the best of start for us all in 2021, but eventually I got going, and actually I went to some good places this year. I've been, obviously, did Leeds in May. I've been to Edinburgh. I've done holidays as well. You know, I've done a few nights in Birmingham, a few nights in Blackpool. That was just before my 30th. I've had a week in London. Went to like Bournemouth and Brighton and Southend and did other parts. I've had a week in Wales as well, and I've just went and did this diary today. Hopefully, I will be back in 2022 with more outings, but again, only very few nowadays. I'm sort of like semi-retired from all this. In the meantime, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Have a few drinks on me. All the best for 2022. Hopefully, the snow, as you can see, has now started falling. Hopefully, Santa will bring everything what you want. I'm looking forward to what he's going to bring me. Oh, and Merry Christmas to Jack Newell and his lass, Georgie. Hope yous have a great time, and I hope to see yous too in 2022. And maybe some of yous out there as well. You just never know, you might bump into me one day. Again, thank you very much for watching this. All the best for me, and I'll see you in 2022. Good night. Ho, ho, ho.